Today, I'm in a somber mood. I'm not going to pillory people or laugh at people or take a dig at other people's worlds. I'm going to tell, because this is something I've been thinking about quite a long time. We are all ETs. We are all extraterrestrials for each other. We are all foreigners. Whatever you might think, you're in Bangalore, you know Kannada, you go to club, you talk to friends, and we are all together. This is a society, this is a city, this is a nation, and all that. We think we're all together and we understand each other, and we are a community. I've been thinking about this, and I said, no, we are all strangers, strangers trying to understand others. So that converts it into friendship sometimes hatred, sometimes, our assessment of each other is different because we don't understand. Because all of us are living in our own world. It's not the same thing as living in a city, living in a nation, and because we are all different. Our experiences are different, our thoughts are different, our ideologies are different. So it's very difficult to understand other person from his point of view. You don't understand. So if I talk to you and you say something which I don't understand, immediately I say, oh, this fellow shit. But you have to go deeper and say, why is he saying that? Because uska experience alag hai. From you have to find out where he is coming from. So I do joke about I am a bit cynical, I keep on poking people, but I understand you and the others. And we are strangers still. We are ETs to each other. Unless we start asking or sharing experiences, we don't do it. We have opinions, but without trying to understand the other person. Why is he doing this? Why is he thinking like that? Why is he saying this? Immediately we'll jump into a conclusion and they'll say, I don't like him, I like him, I don't like him, I like him, whatever. But we don't ask him, boss, आप जो ये सब whatever you are saying, can you clarify why are you saying it? What is your worldview? Why are you saying this? So, as a modern day goes, our interaction skills are going down. So, what do? We collect people who think and speak alike. We get into silos, small boxes where he also believes what I'm believing, he also believes what I'm believing, he's going to behave the same way I am behaving. You go into a silo. Similarly, the other side, or any other society, community, club. So, familiarity and knowing that all of us together in this kind of ideology, same view, and all, you keep on talking to each other. You know who I follow? Twitter is something I really follow. I on Twitter, I get immense. Twitter itself is not a great thing, but I follow historians, I follow sociologists, I follow scientists. I don't follow superstar. I don't follow Deepika and all these guys. I find out doctors, experts in archaeology, and they put out some very good information for me, links to some article, links to some video, and all that. That's how I entertain myself. So the point is, on your day-to-day life, your priorities are different. Your worldview is different. And some people it's just I don't want to get into that philosophical idea of karma yogi, jnana yogi, this and all that nonsense. I'm talking about practical things. So let us say I go into a group or I go to a party, then I scan. I very rarely go to parties and nobody invites me anyway. I mean, that's how I am. Nobody invites me. So, anyway, suppose I went into a party. I'll be standing in one place, in one corner, nursing my drink like this. Then maybe somebody will come and say, "Hi, how are you? I am this, that, and all that." Okay, fine. Then maybe if vibes are okay, what do you do? What I do? All this will start. And I'm a curious person. So I'll ask questions. Then they'll say something. Then suddenly I'll say, oh shit, this fellow is not like me. There is no connection between him and me. So there is a disconnect. So this is what we are. We are strangers to each other. Whatever you are a stranger to your wife also, to your daughters also. Don't think that because she is my daughter, we are connected. No, वो लोग का जिंदगी भी अलग है. Your daughter, which who is in a school with social media, with smartphone, and her interaction with her schoolmates and the bus ride and social media, what she watches, she is constructing her own world. Have you ever explored what is her world or his world, your son or daughter, whatever it is, or your wife also? And I think 60-70% of Indian wives are home workers. I mean, house builders, home builders. That's what they want to call. Because some respectful name we have to give. They are not wives, housewives. They are home builders. This is all modern woke way of trying to talk about people. So you go to office, you are busy. Do you think what she is going through at home? And in modern India, at least upper middle class, they are all educated, they are all talented. Is she in the same world as you? For you, it's your life. I am doing very well. I've got a industry. I've got a job. I'm providing for the family. I'm giving whatever they want, and I'm happy and all that. Do you think what is going on in your wife's mind? What is the world she is living in? She's worried about, oh, what should I cook today? If the taste is bad, he'll shout at me. I don't even want to get into too deep into the situation. But you get my point. Have you come back and explain how was your day? Because she'll ask you, how was your day? You're a man, no. You're fighting for the family. You expect her to ask. And you'll say, no, I don't want to talk business. I want to relax, sit in front of TV, have a drink and watch some nonsense. But did you turn back? Wife is standing behind you. Did you ask her, how was your day? Because her day is the same every day. What is the adventure she has? Except maintaining you and your family. Her world is different. Your world is different. You are still strangers. You are there trying to distribute good mom, bad mom, good mom, bad mom kind of points to her during the day. Hey, why did you not take her to the school on time? She was late. Or you'll, find some fault with your daughter and son for whatever they did. I don't know. I am not a family man. And people think, what the fuck does he know about all these things? तो दिमाग है ना यार, इसके लिए मैं अकेला हूँ. जिसके पास दिमाग है तो सोच सकते हैं what is going on. So what I'm saying is, even if you think, even if you know you love your wife, you still are strangers unless you have a heart-to-heart conversations. What are your dreams? Who are you? What do you want to become? Have you ever asked this question to your wife? You know what you want to become. You want to become the industrialist. You want to become a great guy. But you have a wife cooking for you, setting up the family, taking care of the kids. Do they have a life? What is their aim? Have you ever sat down and asked your partner, are you happy? What do you want to become? Can I help you in achieving that? Have you done it? So you are strangers. If you have not done it, you are strangers. I thought I won't hurt anybody, but still, see, the truth has to come out. You talk. See, it's a man's world. We think we are the heroes. There are no heroines in our life, only wives, sisters, mothers who help us reach our goal. There are no women in our world. I go to club. How many women are there? Nobody. All the men talk about the happiness of marriage. What is a great institution of marriage is. In front of me, they talk to me like this, and all their wives are sitting at home waiting for him to come back, drunk or not, whether should cook for him or he'll bring food from there, this, that, and they'll be awake till he comes back. You are strangers with your own partners. He's a close friend. What do we know about the close friend? We drink together, that doesn't mean you become close friend. Empathy, compassion, and we are afraid to share anything which is negative. Everybody projects themselves as the happiest guy, all settled, all set, everything is good in family, money, property, this, that. They'll let loose a little bit after 3 points. तो दारू थोड़ा टंग लूजन कर देता है. That is a accepted fact. And they'll never mention whatever said the previous day, the next day. Again, the new day. And we think we understand the world. Forget about understanding. Understand your partner, understand your wife, understand your kids. Because they are living in a different world. Your son or daughter, your wife, and you. 4 of you, let us say, if you are 2 kids, son, daughter, you and wife. 4 worlds are trying to come together. Each one is going through 24/7 different experiences. It's not the same world. It might be the same city. It might be the same house. But each one of them are going through different worlds. So how do we get together? This is what I have to make you think about. Because you have to empathize, you have to be compassionate, you have to ask them, you have to explore. Don't talk about yourself. Go to your wife and say, how was your day? She'll say, what the fuck, every day I'm doing the same thing, what to cook, what not to cook, and salt zyada ho gaya kya. This is what your wife should go through in a day. What are her dreams? Can you help her have more experiences in her day to day life? Just giving her gifts and taking her out for dinner once in a while to avoid her cooking at home is nothing. How can you enhance her spiritual strength or her experience of life? Have you ever thought about it? And about your sons and daughter, what are they going through? How was your day? What did you learn? This is something everybody should ask. What did you learn today? We don't do it. You just look at marks card, or you see the this thing PTA meeting results, and you shout at them. You didn't do this. You didn't. Arey boss, life is about learning about each other, about the world, about become wise. Only one thing you have to ask, especially growing kids and all that. Just bring them to you, hug them, and say, "You're great. You're my son or daughter. Let's share some experience. What did you learn today?" Have you ever done it? Think about it. I'll come with some random ideas tomorrow. Thank you.